So this quick video is going to be about how to close your leads without being pushy. This is going to be for those who already have an appointment and you're going to present the information in front of the homeowner, or you're going to present this information over the phone via Zoom call or just over the phone without a Zoom call. So the first thing you want to do is you want to be upfront with your prospect, okay? Don't act like you're not going to close. Don't do that thing where people say, oh, I'm not here to sell you anything, just present information. Don't lie. Just tell them the truth. Hey, Kathy, I'm going to present some information to you that I think is going to be really important and really helpful. Now, at the end of this presentation, you can let me know whether or not this makes sense for you to do it or if you feel like it's not for you. Either way, it'll be just fine. A yes is as good as a no. You just have to let me know how you feel, and then we can navigate from there. Is that fair? And she'll say yes or no. All right? And if you don't ask for the sale at the end of the presentation, you're wasting your time and you're wasting the time of your prospect. If you don't believe in the product that you're selling enough to ask them for their business at the end of the presentation, then you probably should pick another product, or you just need to get better. If you do believe in your product, just get better at just asking for the sale at the end. So you want to be normal, be okay, but being yourself. Relieve yourself of any expectations you think the customers may have. And remember, they don't know what you don't know. If you are new in whatever product you're selling, and this is the first time you've sold this, but you know that other people have benefited from this product, and you believe in this product, then just focus on selling the features and benefits. You're not going to run into a bunch of prospects that want to know the size of the nuts and bolts and the truck that's coming to bring the product and what's the make and model of that truck and what kind of size wheels does this truck have that's going to be, come to my house, and what kind of hat is the delivery driver going to have when he knocks on the door? Is he going to knock or is he going to ring my doorbell? They're not. It's just get rid of any and everything that you think the customer may ask that you don't know the answers to. Because no matter how much of an expert you are at something, sometimes you run into a prospect that'll ask you a question that you just don't know the answer to. It's normal, whether you've been doing something for 1 day or 10 years, it doesn't matter. You'll run into it because industries are always growing and people always come up with new questions. But what you can be confident in is that the common homeowner, the common prospect, the only thing they want to know is, how is this going to benefit me and how long is it going to take before I start experiencing these benefits? Be okay with not knowing all the answers, but don't try and make something up. Homeowners can pick up on that too. Prospects can pick up on that. And if they ask a question, you can answer a question with a question to stay in control. And also, you want to make people feel good about asking questions. So if they say something like, does this come with a 5-year or a 10-year warranty? That's a good question, Kathy. Would you like it to come with a 10-year or a 5-year, 25-year warranty? Would that be something that's really important to help you make a decision to move forward with this thing? Okay, good. So we'll definitely revisit that and we'll come back to it. What other questions do you have for me so far? Well, this product, is this the one with the lever, or does this come without a lever? All right. Would you like one with or without a lever? Okay, with. Okay, and would that be something that would be helpful in making you or helping you to move forward with this so that you can get this taken care of? Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead and we'll make sure we take care of that for you. So those are some examples of how you can answer a question with a question, stay in control, and at least always make them feel good about asking the question. So you also want to be relatable. So if you're selling something like solar, you can ask them questions that they can relate to. The more you can do to be relatable to a customer, the more likely they're going to stick with you and they're going to be engaged and attentive to your presentation. And they're most likely to buy from you too because they get it. Some people just don't buy something because they really don't understand. So if this was solar, you'd say something like, do you remember when gas was $1? Or do you remember when you can get this product for only this amount of money? Would have been sweet to lock in those prices forever, right? So you don't want to ask questions because there's something called a tie down, right? So a tie down question is when you ask a prospect or a customer something so that you can get a yes out of them. People can detect when you're trying to tie them down, so you have to be really smooth with it. You can't say, if you can lock in those prices, you'd absolutely do it, wouldn't you? Because they know you're setting them up, right? But if you can just really smooth and just very, in the conversation, would have been sweet to lock in those prices forever, right? Just shake your head up and down, look at them. And if you can't look at them because you're doing an over the phone presentation or if you're doing a Zoom call, still shake your head up and down. They can sense it, trust me. And so last thing is soft closing. So you don't have to worry about. Some of us worry about, oh, when I get to the end, what do I say? How do I make this sale? And so at the end of it, there are a few things you can do. And if this makes sense to you, it take about 3 minutes to see if you qualify, and just shut up. And if this makes sense to you, it take about 3 minutes to see if you qualify. Person who talks first loses. Just be quiet and let them say something. And most of the time, you'll hear them go, okay. And you say, all right, awesome. And you just move on to the next step. Second soft close. So with solar, you earn over $700 a year. Take your independence back from PG&E, and you get, if you're running a promotion, you get free insulation, free foam insulation inside your attic. And if this makes sense to you, it'd take about 3 minutes to see if you qualify. And here's the last one. When you're done with the presentation, and that's it, Kathy. So, and if this is actually something you use if it was a couple, so you say that's it, Kathy and Dave, or Kathy and Karen, or Dave and Ben. My apologies. Can you give me just a few moments? I have to take care of something really quick. I'll be right back. The reason why you do this is because a lot of times if there are two homeowners and maybe you feel like they were kind of with you, but you're not sure, maybe one of them was more on board than the other, you want to give them some time to talk. So this way you don't run into the objection, oh, I think we want to talk about it for a minute, because sometimes they really do want to talk about it. They're not always lying. I know we've been taught that buyers are liars, and most of them are. But sometimes you run into the homeowners that they're interested, but they really want to talk about it. So, and it doesn't mean that they have to talk about it for 6 hours. A lot of times they just need like 2 or 3 minutes. And the best part is when you go away for a few minutes and you come back and they're like still talking about it like right then and there. Because that's how you know they are interested, but they're trying to figure some stuff out. So that's your opportunity to get in there, get in the ring, and help them to make the decision together. And you become more of a consultant than a salesperson. So that's it. That's just the quickest I could make this video. So this is how you want to be, and you want to use your knowledge and everything like that when you're trying to close a sale. So that's it, and I'll be here if you have any questions.